The hardest part about being a Medicare insurance agent. Hi, I'm Chris Prang, the Medicare analyst, licensed insurance agent based out of Charlottesville, Virginia, and licensed in other states as well, which you will see at the end of this video. If today is your birthday, then happy birthday to you. Jack Benny said, age is strictly a case of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter. Today, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to talk about the hardest part about being a Medicare insurance agent. And it may not be what you are thinking that it is. Now, I may not like it when people move and I'm not notified, or they change their plan. I'm no longer their agent anymore because they've called some 800 number, or some 800 number has called them, or some friend or some family member or somebody else has told them to roll into another plan that is not well suited for them. Sure, I lose some commission, but it's not that much and it's not that big of a deal. And it's not dealing with customer service issues when a client has a need. That's what I'm here for. If somebody has a need, they reach out to me. I don't mind dealing with that. I think I do a pretty good job of helping my clients choose the right plan, so I don't really get that many customer service calls in the first place, but that doesn't bother me that much. What bothers me the most, or the hardest part about being a Medicare insurance agent, is dealing with when my clients have a very serious to terminal illness, or they have passed away, or one of their loved ones has passed away. You see, I'm not an 800 number and I'm not a telemarketer. I have a very personal relationship with a number of my clients. Let me give you some examples of things that I've had to do. I have met with clients in a dialysis center. So to walk into a dialysis center and see lots of people hooked up on dialysis, and to sit there with one of your clients and just talk to them about their health and things like that, and whatever else they want to share, is a hard thing to do. As an example, I had one lady that had kidney failure, and when she was turning 65, she was referred to me. And when I found out she had kidney failure, we went right for a Medicare supplement and a drug plan. She was on dialysis for quite a while and eventually got to the point where she was in a long-term care facility at the local hospital, and we would speak over the phone. And unfortunately, it was during COVID and I could not come see her. And that was a bit of a challenge during COVID, that I couldn't go to see people. Every once in a while, a client or the client's spouse would call me up and talk to me about what was going on with their health and things like that, and had wanted me to come see them. But I couldn't do that during COVID. Only providers and close family members were allowed to go in and do that. And so sometimes I find out about the health of my clients if they have a serious or a terminal illness. And so if I speak to them, I do try to encourage them in the best ways I can. And if I find out they pass away, well, the best thing I could do is to send a condolence card to them. I do keep stacks of condolence cards around that I can send to people. I know it does mean something to some people. Recently, I had one of my clients pass away, so I sent off a condolence card, and many times I don't even find out till months later that they have passed away. But if I know somebody has recently, I would typically try to send them a condolence card. And so I received a nice letter back from this lady. She says, Chris, thank you for the card and your kind words. My husband and I were blessed to know you and to have you help us. Take care and God bless. So sometimes the cards do mean things to people. And I had one lady who had been a client for years, and her husband's also a client, and she was in a nursing home, and I had last seen her in the fall of 2019 to go over her plan benefits for the following year. And she was in good spirits, but she had diabetes and she had COPD. And we know what happened a few months later. COVID hit and it ran through the nursing home that she was in, and a lot of people passed away, including her, and that was sad. And then I had another gentleman, not related to COVID, that was not doing well, and he ended up in the hospital. And when he passed away, his partner had called me up and told me what had happened and wanted me to come to the funeral. Now, that's the first time I've been invited to a funeral, but I did. Me and my wife went along and we showed up at the funeral. It was a very small funeral. It was just close family member and friends, and then me, the insurance agent. So that's some of the hardest things that I really have to deal with as a Medicare agent. When one of my clients has a serious illness, a terminal illness, or their spouse has a serious to terminal illness, and they pass away. So it's the personal side of what I do that is the hardest. It is not the business side of what I do. So I hope that gives you some insight, a little bit about me and how I relate to some of my customers. So if you have questions, if you need help, by all means, reach out to me. You see my contact information there. You can go to my website for more information, and there's a couple contact pages on there where you can connect with me with as well. The states that I'm currently licensed in: Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Tennessee, and Texas, with more states coming soon. So if you don't see your state on here, go to either my website for an update or check the About section of my YouTube page. If you happen to live near the Charlottesville, Virginia area and you would like to meet in person at a safe and convenient location, we can work that out. Please let me know. I want to remind you to like, subscribe, and share this information with others. And if you don't mind, in the comments section below, please let me know what state that you are watching from. That's it for today. I'm Chris Sprang, the Medicare analyst. Make it a great day.